Hey guys, I wanted to do a short little video up here in my little man cave type thing. It's kind of nice here in Ohio, so I've been kind of outside lately last couple days. Haven't done any videos and oh gosh, probably haven't actually made a video in a couple of months because I've been so busy with work and stuff. Work has slowed down. I don't know if you guys know I'm in the construction business, but work has slowed down a little bit, which is fine with me because the weather's supposed to turn bad. It's like January 1st or 2nd today, and actually it's the 1st. And I just wanted to wish everybody a really late Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I was a little excited because I wanted to show you guys off. I got a new toy for Christmas. And you guys probably all guess, because if you know me, I'm kind of a fan of them. But this one was a Christmas present from basically my whole family. My wife, kids, okay, I shouldn't say that. Not really my wife and kids, but my parents, well, my stepdad and my mom. And then my wife and kids had some stuff to do with it too, because they knew exactly what I wanted and helped pick it out and all that stuff. But so it was kind of a family thing. You know, we got a pretty big I mean, not a big family, but we have a good sized family, so everybody kind of helps everybody out. And I don't usually get a whole lot for Christmas because, of course, I'm an adult, so the kids get most of it, which is fine, and I like that. Actually, that's more fun. But I did get two things actually. I got the tablet that I'm talking to you guys on. First video on it. Don't know how well it's gonna do, but I figured I'd try it out. Probably go back to the video camera because it's easier. I got zoom and all that stuff. But the other thing was I got a brand new axe. And it's one I've been wanting for a very, very long time. Well, at least since they came out. And this is the Council Tool Woodcraft axe. They call it the Woodcraft pack axe, but it's a Woodcraft axe. And I haven't even used it yet. I was going to bring it out here today. If the handle's a little rough here in the bend, so I was going to give it just a light sanding with like 400 grit paper, and then I was going to give it a coat of linseed oil, and then maybe take it out and try it. But I did do a feather stick with it, like really quick, and I'll tell you what, this thing is just sweet. I am really excited about using it, and you know, just kind of wanted to show it off. Wanted to thank my family, especially my mom, because I know she was really behind me on getting this thing, even though I'm in my 40s and she still treats me like I'm a little kid. But that's okay, because I don't know if you guys keep up with my Facebook page or not, but this year for Christmas I built her a front porch and put a new roof on her house. I mean, she paid for the materials, but I did all the work for free, which is what a son's supposed to do for his mom. Anyways, but that was her Christmas present, so she kind of got me this for mine, and I'm like absolutely happy with it. I opened it up Christmas morning, and I was like totally astonished, because I never even expected this, you know. But it's pretty cool. It came with a really nice. Anyways, about the axe, I got the 24-inch handled version one, and I believe the head is, oh gosh, I'd have to look at the specs. I'm guessing about 1.5 or 2 pounds. I don't think it's 2 1/4. But they have a 19-inch handled one too. And for the extra 4 inches that this one is, or 5 inches, I decided to go with the bigger one. And I'm glad I did, because you could do all the carving you want with it, and that extra 4 or 5 inches isn't going to get in it any more way than the 19-inch one would. I think the only reason that they would make a 19-inch one is you could like pack the shorter one into a bedroll or something. But I usually just keep the axes in my axe sleeve or something like that. And you could still pack this probably in your bedroll if you didn't mind it sticking out like 2 or 3 inches on each side or something. But that's not really a big deal. I usually keep mine on my pack anyways, unless I'm out with just a haversack, and then a lot of times I just hold it. But that's another project I'm going to be doing next. I'm going to make myself a kind of like an axe sling that I can slide over my shoulder, and it'll hold. I'm going to set up so it'll hold different size axes, so I can use the same sling for a bunch of different axes. So that's a project coming up this summer. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off. It's a nice hickory handle. The grain in this handle is not perfect. I was a little surprised about this being their premium one. I mean, it's close. It's got just a slight slant to it. I don't know if you guys will be able to pick. Oh, camera's over here. Yeah, you guys can pick that up. It's got a little slight slant in the grain. The head is fitted on here just absolutely perfect. I mean, there's a little burr all the way around it. It's tight. And the top's tight. They put a round wedge in it and a poplar wedge. You can tell it's green. Nice green poplar wedge. I mean, it's green in color, not green as in green wood. And they mushroomed it over just a little bit. It's tight. I like it. I'm going to probably go ahead and soak this thing down in linseed oil. Everything, even the axe head itself, it helps protect it from a little bit of rust. And I'll probably get some kind of leather stuff just to waterproof the leather a little bit. And I'm just going to start using it. You know, it's got a really nice grind on the edge. It's a flat grind. There's no convex in the grind, I don't think at all. If there is, it's real minor. I tried doing a feather stick with it, and this thing just cut like butter. I mean, I took it out of the package and it was shaving sharp. You could take hair right off your arm. In fact, I think you still probably could if you wanted to. Yeah, it just takes the hair right off. And you guys probably can't see that, but yeah, it just takes the hair right off your arm. Thing's sharp. The only thing that I noticed, and I'm sure it's part of the testing process, and I'm guessing it's a good thing, because then you kind of have an idea that probably every axe gets tested if they're willing to send one out. But you can see little punch marks, and I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but right up in here you can see little punch marks. And my guess would be that they're testing the hardness of the edge of this axe with that. And who knows, maybe they got back a little farther, and when they put the edge on it, it didn't hide them. I don't know, but it's the only thing I noticed about it that was a little weird. And, you know, in a way that doesn't bother me a bit, because then I know that this axe was tested for hardness and probably passed, or it wouldn't have made it to the shelf, I would assume. So, yeah, that's the only thing that I've noticed about this axe that was a little weird, because I've never seen an axe like that. The sheath fits on there really good. Just a little tiny sheath. I'm probably going to take the sheath and punch a hole right here and punch a hole on this side right here so that I can tie it to the back of the thing, because I as much as I like this sheath, I'd rather have one that I know is never going to come off. Not that this would, but you know, it takes nothing to punch 2 holes in there and put a piece of black leather lace on it, and you got yourself a tied on sheath that you know is never going to fall off. But yeah, this thing's sweet. I just wanted to say thanks to my family, and I wanted to show this off a little bit. I'm not going to do any testing with it. I'm not going to do any showing off with it. I'm not going to do a bunch of stuff on camera with it, because there's lots of videos out there of people that do it. And I'm going to, you know, I've never used this axe really yet, but I've used a lot of axes, and you can look at this axe and tell that it's going to be a sweet axe to use. So, pretty happy about this. This is only the second council tool axe I own. I actually bought another council tool axe. It's their regular boys axe. It's their regular like outdoor boys axe. It's, you know, got the red head on it, and I want to say 26-inch handle. And actually I bought that at a clearance hardware store for, I think I paid $6 for the axe. I mean, it was like a really good deal, and that's the only reason I picked it up. I brought it home. I did have to put a stone to the edge on that one, but you know, it was a nice axe too. But this is their premium axe, and that was the one I bought, was their like lowest budget axe you could get. And I'm not saying anything bad about that axe either, because I took it out and I used it, and it did a fine job for a low budget axe. I mean, anybody that was new to bushcraft, get one of those council tool red axes. I mean, they got a nice grind to them, so you can do a little carving with them. You can do all your camp work with them. I mean, they're a nice axe. You don't get a whole lot of money in them, so if you freaking hit a rock with them because you're not inexperienced and you don't look for that kind of stuff, you didn't hurt anything. You know, I think they're about $20 or $28 now if you wanted one brand new. But if you're brand new at bushcraft, I wouldn't go out and buy something like this, because you buy something like this and you're out chopping and you're not paying attention and you hit a rock with it or something, or like where I live, you got to be picky about the trees that you mess with, because where I live, it's all old farmland too. So, I mean, we got lots of woods, but there's farmland, and in between each freaking pasture, some old farmer put a line of fence. So if you're cutting a tree down and you hit a chunk of wire that was buried in the tree 20 years ago, it'll screw up your axe. I've screwed chainsaw chains up that way. But, you know, you just got to be careful. And, oh, another thing about this axe that I noticed, the very top of this axe, the whole top of it was machined. I'm actually a machinist too, by trade. And somebody put this on the mill and just machined the top of it off, so it's got a perfect 90 all the way across the top of this. Probably strike this anywhere with a ferro rod and get good sparks. Haven't done it yet, but I'm sure it will. A little burr there too, but that doesn't seem to bother me much. So anyways, I wanted to kind of cut this video short and show this thing off, and you know, just wanted to show you guys it, and wanted to tell you guys that I'm going to start doing some more videos and stuff here pretty soon. I actually been doing a lot of flint knapping lately, but I haven't been posting any videos on it because that's something that I just enjoy to do. I'm not an expert at it. I did some basic flint knapping videos in here. I might do a couple more basic ones, but I got some other projects coming up that I want to do, and I think we're gonna start getting out in the woods some more too, because now the baby's almost 2, and I know you guys everybody that's been watching my videos is wondering why don't you do well. I've been when I'm not working, I'm at home dad, so I don't get to go out much. So I'm either at work or I'm around the house, because my wife, or future wife I should say, works midnight. So when I'm working, when I'm off, she's at home with the baby. And when let me say that right. When I'm off, I'm with the baby, and she's usually trying to get sleep, or she's working, and vice versa. So we don't really have we've got a 13-year-old boy that's hers, and the little one's mine, and we're kind of a mixed up family like everybody's is, but we get busy, and we all get busy, and you never get time to get out in the woods. Well, now the little one's 2, and actually grandma's been pitching in, and she's been kind of taking them a couple days a week just because her and grandpa want them. So that's good. They can have them. Not that I want to get rid of my kid, because I don't, but that'll give me a day or two to do some projects that I want to do with the videos. And you know, because she took them over the summer too, but it was only because I had to work extra hours. So, you know, I didn't get a chance to do anything. So we got some projects lined up. I do anyway. And we're gonna make a new flint steel kit. I think that's gonna be the first project down the pike. I'm not going to say much about it, but we're going to do a basic flint and steel kit. Actually, it's going to be kind of a premium one, but it's going to be something that anybody can do. You could do it out in your garage. You could do it, you know, anywhere. It's just going to take a couple basic things, and you guys will like it. It won't cost you much money. You can go to the flea market and pay probably $2 and get all the materials you need for it. And everybody's going to like it, and it's going to work really good too. So that's going to be the first project we're going to do, and I got some other projects lined up. I got a couple reviews lined up that I want to do, because I had bought some a couple of new wool blankets over the winter. So I think I got about 8 different or 9 different wool blankets that I use off and on, and I'm gonna review them all at one shot, show them all off, and you know, tell you what I think about this, that, or whatever, you know. So let me let you go. I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody, and I'm gonna quit there, or this video will keep going. But anyways, thank you guys. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, and keep watching, because I got some more videos coming up real quick. Thank you.